I get on air and I say, I know I'm good. I know I'm real. 80% of the people conservatively you talk to, Alex Jones woke them up. Alex Jones woke them up because Alex Jones, 98% of the time, stays on topic. But 2% is going to talk about this to educate people.
Yeah.
Alex Jones stays focused. Alex Jones says, here's David Rockefeller's book, where he says he wants world government. Here's Helmut Schmidt. He published Men in Power's political retrospective saying it. Here's Carol Quigley writing a book admitting world government's taking over and it's good for you. Here's the UN saying they want a world government to cut off your resources, bankrupt you, then they're going to have CPS take your children and sterilize you. Here's 70-something government textbooks saying they want to poison the water to sterilize you. Here is all these peer-reviewed reports that all these major GMO crops are sterilizing you. Then I have top genetic engineers involved in the development saying, we told them this was sterilizing people, and they said, that's what we want. There's too many people. So what we do is, it doesn't matter if I'm sacrificing myself to all the attacks. Because at another level, the attacks just make me bigger. I use their celebrity system against them because any publicity is good publicity.
Right.
And then so even the attacks actually, and I never knew this, I just tried to do the right thing. Yeah. And it turned out that doing right just always works. It's invincible. I mean, if they kill me, it's invincible. If they put me in prison, I only get bigger. It's invincible. If they torture me or put a fake video up of me saying something, people won't believe that. It's invincible. The truth. Lies have to be reapplied, Dean, over and over and over and over again.
Right.
But the truth is powerful. It's explosive. You can't suppress it. If you try, it explodes with even more force. Truth has a incredible dynamicness to it, which is just cuts through the lies. And the more lies you pile on it, the more powerful it gets. Okay, and also, those who have discernment know I'm for real. Those that have discernment have researched my facts. Those that have discernment have learned about the COINTELPRO tricks, and now they understand, and now they're wise to what's going on.
Right, and all this information, you put it on your websites and all that?
Absolutely.
Anybody can access all of this stuff that you get?
Yes, everything we get.
Everything?
Everything.
Wow, and so you never find that then, as you're getting closer to what is a universal single truth, that as the lies pile on, you know you're getting closer to that?
Yes.
truth?
Oh, it's getting worse every day.
Is it really?
Absolutely.
Is it coming to a head? Predict the future. How do you see this all?
I just hope it gets worse.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because all the hit pieces only bring people to me. And then they're going to hear me say they're taking your baby's blood at 37 years at birth and putting it in a UN biological weapons laboratory. And I have the documents. I have the congressman. I had members of the Parliament of Australia on exposing it 12 years ago. And they hear me talk about it. People won't go check the document out. They won't even go to Infowars.com. And now they hear it on their news everywhere going, yeah, we're taking your blood. It's been going on for 37 years globally for your own good. And people go, whoa. See, more often than not, I go, oh, here's 10 articles today calling for world government saying how good it is. Oh, here's a bill calling for FEMA camps for your safety. I told you they would call for it for your safety.
Yeah.
See, they wouldn't come out and say, oh, it's an evil FEMA camp.
Right.
So, see, I know their whole, I mean, I was able to say exactly what Glenn-Beck would do with his debunking of FEMA camps with total precision weeks before he did it. Because I understand the enemy's mind.
That's incredible, actually. And it's also, you know, I hear that and I'm frightened. And then that fear is what's actually working against me, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to...
When one stares into the abyss, be careful you don't turn into the abyss. But the good news is I have turned into the abyss, but I'm still a good guy and have my humanity. But I am now literally, psychologically, mentally, I am able to, anytime I want, look into things with their perspective and their grand architecture. So now I'm so high up in my study of it that I'm what they would call illuminated. And I've had elitists tell me that. Because now I am above the fog.
Right.
I now see 1,000 miles.
Wow. Well, thank you for that. That's awesome. How else? I mean, you did it, and it seems that you have an incredible interior personal strength. It's just other people need to rise up and do that as well if change will happen. Is that correct?
Absolutely. I mean, what I love is reading Thomas Jefferson because I read the exact words I have already thought in my soul. And see, that's the thing. The elite are awake and understand the way the universe operates and works, understand the systems, but they use it for evil. The power is good people, and that's what they're scared of, is actually awakening, okay,
right,
to the larger system.
And that can happen for anyone, any individual?
Yes.
And how hard is that? I mean, it took you 14 years, or when did this shift happen for you?
I always instinctively understood their programs and paradigms. Everyone actually does subconsciously. The brain subconsciously, in scientific experiments, is thousands of times more popular, thousands of times more powerful. Again, the subconscious mind in major studies, depending on which study you look at, is hundreds to thousands of times more powerful than the conscious mind. The conscious mind is a tiny focusing of the entire brain power.
Right.
The average person is an idiot savant and can do incredible mathematics and things like that.
Right.
They just have never discovered how to harness that. So we all have gifts. I'm nothing special. Okay? It's just that I've studied them so long and really read so many of their own source documents, their own manuals, their own reports, their own systems. And then it just verifies what I already instinctively knew.
Right.
And it's only been the last 2 or 3 years that I've learned to trust my overall understanding and instinct. Because so many times it's right. But I still know I have blind spots. I'm not, all-seeing or something. It's just that the human brain is unbelievably powerful. And I have learned how to start really tapping into that.
Wow. That's pretty cool, actually. Wow, that's awesome. This is exactly as we do our documentary and we're going around and we're finding, different people in the UFO world and stuff like that. And they all have their individual truths that they believe and that, but it seems that you can sort of find a universal truth that I don't think we've found so far in this documentary.
Well, I'll give you a big secret when we come back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Because, let's wait till after the break. And I'll reveal something I've never revealed before to you, Dean.
Thank you, Alex.
You bet, buddy. And hey, anytime you want to talk, just jump in, but you say you want to interview me. So we're doing it. I think it's fun for the audience as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody wants to know this stuff.
We'll be right back. Dean Haglund is our guest in studio, and boy, the time is flying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything I cover is 100% what I believe the truth to be.
Right.
And I have an amazing track record of being about 95% accurate. And over 95% of what we cover is from original source documents and statements, or it's media propaganda that we are analyzing. But the big secret is I actually understand a lot more than I even say. And I have my views and understanding on things that are seen as more archetypal conspiracy theories, like UFOs, spiritual issues, things like that. But I deliberately don't get into those things because I can't document them or prove them. Okay, so I've done my own research on a wide range of things, but I stick to what is real and tangible because if the Delta Force was doing drills in 96, 97, 98, 99, all over Texas, renting buildings covertly, blowing them up to scare the public, doing psych warfare tests. I had emergency manager Thomas Sanchez on saying they told him it was for psych warfare. It's since been declassified. It's an acclimation process. They've got Marines out running checkpoints for DUI for citizens, saying what's wrong with the stopping drunks, for a PR thing to get their foot in the door. Oh, the Army, the Marines are here. Getting rid of posse comitatus. If I couldn't get people when it was going on all over the country. I mean, anybody listening's had these drills in their city. It's happened everywhere. But then the media would say it didn't happen. I remember when Delta Force crashed a helicopter in Houston, they said it didn't happen on the news. And then Soldier of Fortune did a big report exposing it. So see, if I can't get people to admit that in the health care bill, it puts you in prison if you don't get health care when it's in the bill, if I can't get people to read Section 802 of the Patriot Act that states it's for all misdemeanors, any action that endangers human life that's a violation of any federal or state law, then how am I going to get them? How am I going to be able to then get into other things, that are more nebulous?
Right. Be it spiritual or UFO or otherworldly. Is that what you mean? So that you are focusing then your larger world picture into the stuff that you can actually get, the documents that you can get that are sent to you.
All I'm trying to do is to get people to know it's bigger than Democrat, Republican. Right. It's bigger than black and white. It's bigger than Europe and America and Asia and Africa and Latin America. It's bigger than how we're all divided and conquered and played off against each other. I just want people to know there's more out there. There's more going on than you know. And don't let the system get you frustrated and angry and upset. It's fun to explore this. It's fun. I mean, it's fun. It's kind of fun when the media attacks me and lies about me.
Is it? Do you find that fun?
I've learned to make it fun. And it it really takes the wind out of their sails. Because, I mean, it really is almost a psychic thing with a stalker or the government or anybody else. You know, when the government used to death threaten me and do all this other stuff to me, I would just say, bring it on. You know, I don't want to die, but I'm not afraid to. And I'm just standing up for what's right. And they just disappear like phantoms in the morning.